Yo, what is going on, everybody? Caveman Jack back for another album reaction slash review. We are back live from the studio. Yo, man, this is an album that I have been hella keen to listen to. When I found out Linkin Park were reuniting and making new music again, I was extremely excited. This is a band that I've known of for quite some time, but really dived my teeth into them properly a couple years ago when I checked out Hybrid Theory. And man, what a album! What a legendary album! A debut that is just so phenomenal. Then moving on to their sophomore project, Meteora, and realizing how that extended the sound from their first project. A legendary band. I still have hopes to go through their other records, just because, yeah, I loved it. I genuinely loved the band. And when From Zero was announced with a new lead singer, Emily Armstrong, it was quite divisive. For me personally, I was extremely excited. Linkin Park's music has helped so many people. And when I found out that they were reuniting, I thought it was incredible. I think it was just an amazing thing. There's a lot of pressure on that lead single, The Emptiness Machine. A lot of pressure. So when I finally checked it out, man, I was hyped as hell. I was so stoked the band landed that first return single. It would have been quite nerve wracking, I imagine, for the band and Emily as well. Chester is a legend. He'll always be a legend, but it was always going to be divisive. Having a new singer fill that role that he is so famous for. But I think it's amazing that the band can continue 7 years after their last record, From Zero. Really, really excited to check this one out, guys. 11 songs, 31 minutes. So it's going to be quite zippy. I think we're going to zoom through this one quite quickly, but let's get into it. This is the new record from Linkin Park, From Zero.
From zero?
Yeah.
Like from nothing?
The Emptiness Machine. This was the lead single. I have checked this one out already on the channel if you want to see my reaction to that. I'm going to listen to it again. I've listened to it so many bloody times, but I love this song. I think it's such a badass way for the world to be introduced to Emily. And Linkin Park really felt like they captured some of that original sound that I really love on their early work. And yeah, it's a badass song, man.
Your blades sharpen with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. There's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to, I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something.
the bridge. Okay.
Keeps growing, wanna go to the light and not the shadow, but the branch isn't shiny as the arrow. You don't ever find a way around a battle. You will always choose just to watch it burn, just to watch it
This song will be good live. I can tell. Really tell. Cut the Bridge felt a little bit more kind of poppier than the Emptiness Machine. Still felt like it captured that classic Linkin Park sound in some aspects. You know, Mike, rapping always kind of gives you that nostalgic feel, right? So I enjoyed hearing Mike rapping again. I love that. I think it's really, really cool. On the Emptiness Machine, he's not really rapping, so that was sick to hear him spit bars again. Really, really sick. I liked the little bridge there. Are we going to get a little bit more Mike singing on this album? I'm not quite sure how much Mike sung on the projects following Meteora, but I'm excited to see that. So I'll be able to speak on if he'd sung previously, but for me, it's kind of the first time hearing him sing. I know he probably does a fair bit of harmonies, but to hear him kind of sing like full force, right in the kind of the front of the mix is really cool as well. I like the bridge there with the harmonies. I thought Emily and Mike sounded good layered over each other. That song will be good live. Heavy as a Crown. I believe this was the second single. I didn't check this one out. I wanted to wait till the album, so let's get into it. Yo, it's got that classic Linkin Park feel. Yo, it feels like straight out of Transformers.
It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Holding inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10-1. Back then should've bit your tongue, 'cause there's no turning back this path once it's begun.
Let's bring it down a bit.
Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for.
Let's go. Listen to that. Let's go.
This
This bit here is so classic. It's super Linkin Park, that part there, man. Man, no wonder Heavy is the Crown was the second single. That feels like an extension of the Emptiness Machine. Very much felt like those two songs aligned quite well. That one felt very like classic Linkin Park. The kind of like Transformers, like New Divide, what I've done sound. And just to, make it clear, a lot of the singles that were quite big by Linkin Park, I was aware of, mainly the Transformers ones, because I was very much into those Michael Bay movies when they were coming out. And look, I think that first one, it's a classic. it's a cinematic masterpiece. But regardless, we're not going to talk about Transformers on this episode. Loved how Mike rapped on that track. Really felt like we're throwing it back, which was really cool. Emily really got to showcase her voice on that song as well, a little bit more than the track preceding, the track prior, Cut the Bridge. I feel like she had a little bit more kind of, like it felt like we had some of those classic Linkin Park choruses, especially when she held that screaming note for probably like 15 seconds. It's pretty solid, really, really solid, really fun track. Can't wait to go back to that one. I liked the kind of distorted sample as well at the start. Tough, man, tough song. I really like that one.
This is the letter that I didn't write. Okay. Looking for color in the black and white. Skyscrapers recreated on tricky ground. And I'm trying to find my patience, but you won't let me breathe. And I'm not ever right. All we are is talking over each other, reaching for satellites, but all alone. Under your breath, you're saying that I was wrong. Oh, the skyscrapers we created are coming down, free falling to the pavement. Are we over each other? Are we over each other? I can't go to sleep. I lie awake at night. I'm so tired of talking over each other. So say what's underneath. I wanna see your side. We don't have to be talking over each other.
So that was very much an Emily showcase on that one. Felt like probably the most poppiest sound that we've had on the album so far. I like the synth work on that track. I think for me, I enjoy the kind of heavier mixes of Linkin Park's music, but I do like when they kind of have those kind of straightforward vocal sounds as well. Because, what I've done, some of those Transformers songs very much felt like very kind of not by the numbers, but straightforward kind of pop rock at times. And I felt like that one there kind of gave me that kind of pop rock sound that Linkin Park have also done in some of their music. So while I enjoy the kind of heavier mix of kind of the Emptiness Machine and Heavy as the Crown, which kind of collaborates some of the heavier noises with that pop rock sound, but also that rap hybrid as well. I enjoy that sound from Linkin Park the most. I can also really appreciate when they kind of go for a little bit more of the straightforward kind of pop rockier sounds.
Let me out! Set me free! I know all the secrets you keep! I won't be your casualty!
I got too complacent.
dope ending. Just side note, really liked how that cut off and had that classic. I'm saying classic a lot, but I'm feeling like they're only halfway through this album. But from what it sounds like, this album is treating the fans. It's giving the fans that nostalgic feeling of their earlier work, which a lot of the fans call their best work. But it's also kind of giving a little bit more of a balance to, I think, like we saw with Over Each Other. That was a little bit more kind of on the poppier rock side. So like Casualty was probably the toughest, the heaviest song we've heard. I really enjoyed hearing that one in terms of how just like tough the guitar sounded. The drums are really assertive. Emily is like, man, she is just she's destroying this album. She's doing a really great job, and you can feel the fire and the aggression in her vocal takes. I mean, Mike as well. Was that Mike kind of like doing some kind of thrashy vocals? Really, really sick if it was. Again, I don't recall him doing that on the albums that I've heard and music from Linkin Park that I've heard. So if again, he's done that in later work that I haven't heard, then so be it. But for me, that's the first time I'm hearing him kind of go in that bag and that lane, which is really, really cool. I saw that Linkin Park announced a North American tour. So they are doing the rounds. I really, really hope they can get down to Australia. I'm sure the whole world is keen to kind of see Linkin Park again. There's a lot of fans from across the globe. So
We're all just up for a riot, catching fire, fighting fire. I can feel the pressure coming, and the world will push the button. It's all the same to me. It's all the same to me.
Turning from a white sky to a black hole, turning from the sunlight to a shadow.
Looking up, the sky is falling. I can hear the future calling. Trying to shake it as it opens up to pull me in, fall into oblivion. Going down, going down, going down.
I know I can't make it stop. I know I'm out of control. I keep on feeling it all to overflow. To overflow.
Overflow is interesting song. Interesting song. I feel like that one, for me, it felt quite special. I think I'm going to have to go back to that one. It felt like a little bit different to the rest of the project. Just the way that there was like, I don't know, I felt like there was a bit more space in that song. Like the pacing was a little bit slower. I liked hearing Emily kind of, her tone has been very, very good from everything that I've heard from her so far. I've really enjoyed the way that she can capture a really emotive tone, quite like Chester did, in the way that he was able to kind of bring a softer feel to parts of their songs. And then when, you need to go to that next level, that aggressive kind of ragey, kind of pour your heart out vocal, that track there, like it felt like it didn't kind of go to those heights on some of the more thrashy and heavier songs on this album. But what it did was it still carried a lot of emotion, and you could feel it was a very progressive, slow build. And even the kind of the last chorus wasn't heavy per se, but you could hear the aggression in the chorus increase as the song progressed.
beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. Your truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like
two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero, counting to zero.
last time you told me it wasn't true, and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. Your truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like
I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think.
Oh, bro, it's about to open up.
Stop yelling at me!
Love it, bro. Love it.
You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, 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 caught in the middle. Two-faced. Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Damn, Two-Face, man. That was a track. That I had that kind of I'm trying to think what song it is. But you know what I mean. There's tracks on Hybrid Theory that I literally have that sound. Can I hear myself think? Can I hear myself think? I was like, bro, this is about to open up and just explode. And then Emily did. She just went to town on that bridge before the final chorus. Love that. It's one of my favorite parts of the albums that I have heard from Linkin Park is when they have that breakdown and you just know it's gonna just Chester's gonna come in and just the vocals will just soar and just have that kind of motion, that feeling in it. I've really felt like that kind of passion has translated into this new project. The whole band is really, I think, captured really great elements of what people love about their music, but also feels quite like refreshed, reinvigorated, and feels like Linkin Park. It feels like Linkin Park, and I'm enjoying that. I think it's fantastic. I'm sure I'd imagine there'd be a lot of fans that'd be very, very happy with this, and you can tell like they've kind of kept it concise. They haven't done a bloated album, which I think is also really cool. Just been so much fun, man.
yeah. Hand in my mouth, I shouldn't have said it. Gave you a chance, already regret it. Trying so hard to be sympathetic, but I know where it's gonna go if I let it.
Because you're stained. You try to hide the mark, but it won't fade. You lie and lie like I was nothing. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away, and now you're stained.
Sweat in your hands while the time starts ticking.
Sweat in your hands while the time starts ticking.
Tripping on words, alibi starts slipping.
Tripping on words, alibi starts ticking.
Wanna wake from the nightmare you've been living. But we both know forgotten doesn't mean forgiven.
And someday
Once you forget, you are gonna repeat. Trying to make amends like your hand's still clean. But we both know that your hand's not clean.
And someday, your hands will be too red to hide the blame. You realize you had it coming. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away, and now you're stained.
personally, on a first listen, Stain didn't hit me as much as the other tracks on this album. That did feel like a song that I could hear on the radio, though. I felt like, that you're not often getting really heavy stuff played on mainstream radio. However, that one felt like it had the kind of makings to be a song that could get a fair bit of radio play. Quite an easy listen. Nothing instrumentally that blew me away. Yeah, as opposed to the rest of this album, it feels like it is the most poppiest sound on the record. There'll definitely be a crowd that really enjoy that sound and connect with that one. But for me personally, it just didn't really hit me. And I wonder if maybe there just wasn't enough kind of variation in the sound.
So the question.
Oh, bro, this one. It's about to miss. You could just tell.
I gave you everything I had.
Nice little transition there into the final track on the album. It's been so much fun. Return to the World, Linkin Park. So glad they're back.
Feels like it's rain in my head for 100 days. Stare in the mirror and I look for another face. And I get so tired of putting out fires and making up lies, checking my eyes for some kind of light, but nothing's inside. And it feels like it's rain in my head for 100 days.
And I say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You could save me from my lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
No, I'm just taking a shot. Maybe I'm just too eager. Oh, maybe I lost the plot. I used to pity some people. I said they were missing a spot. Yeah, maybe the problem is ego. Maybe the problem is mine. Really, I'm fine. Don't get too intimate. Don't get too curious. This is just feeling like it's not that serious. Stare at the ceiling, feeling delirious. Fuck all your empathy. I want your fury, 'cause I would just tell you I'm better than. Hey, spit out my medicine. Hey, drunk on adrenaline. Hey, and I don't know why
Say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You could save me from my lack of self-control. And I won't make excuses for the pain I caused us both. So thank you for always standing by me even now. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
Good Things Go, the final track. That's the kind of Linkin Park popular sound that I really enjoy. I feel like that one works for me. Um, I really liked the balance there. Obviously, having Mike rapping on it as well, I think added some more layers to that pop sound that they can go for. But Mike was spitting, man. I haven't heard him kind of go in that flow. That was felt like a very new age flow. That he has had a certain style that I've been aware of, but that track there, he went into that kind of continuous rapping. Was really cool to hear him kind of do. And you noticed in my reaction, I was like, okay, because I hadn't really heard him spit like that. From Zero felt like and I can't speak on the work leading up to From Zero. It feels like a very new chapter anyway. So you probably need to, in some capacity, reference their earlier work and how it's kind of extended their discography. And I think that it's captured elements of Hybrid Theory and Meteora. These are the only two albums that I can really speak on from actually listening to them a fair bit now. It feels like it captures a lot of those great elements of those albums while also feeling like a step into a new kind of era for the band. Understandably, with Emily being the new lead singer, I think she added a lot of new elements to this album, while also capturing that emotion and feeling that Chester brought. Two very distinct voices here, but Emily complements the Linkin Park sound really, really well, and it's probably a huge reason as to why she joined the band, because she's able to extend the sound that the band is known for quite well, while not trying to reinvent the wheel too much, but has her own bag of her own that she's been able to showcase on this album. It's just so awesome to have them back. I've said it a couple of times, but really just so thrilled that this band is back, because they've got so much good music, and as you can see here, there's so much more good music that this band is ready to release and to make. Let me know what you guys think of From Zero in the comments. Really, really keen to hear if any of you saw them on their most recent run of shows. If you have got tickets or are planning to get tickets to their North American show, let me know in the comments. Get the hype going. I think it's going to be really exciting to see this band touring consistently again. And hopefully, like I said, they come to Australia. That was From Zero by the legendary band Linkin Park. If you guys enjoyed this video, I have reacted to Hybrid Theory and Meteora on the channel. Really, really fun reactions, and I had a lot of fun with them. If you like what you saw and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and join the community. My name is Caveman Jack. Take care, and I will see y'all in the next video. Cheers.
Last time I was hanging by a thread, trying to say I'm not, but I'm in it over my head. That's when I figured out where it led, beginning to realize that you put me over the edge.